Almost daily, I get the question, what is happening in the market? If you are looking to relocate to Naples, or even if you are eager to sell and possibly relocate within the area or even out of it, in this video, I'm going to share with you what's happening in the market currently and what it means for you. If you've dropped by for the first time, I'm Alysia Shivers, a full-time realtor here in Naples, Florida, with John Artwood Properties. And if you are all about learning about Naples, a lot about real estate, and the best places to live, eat, and play are, I'll share all the details with you. All of my contact information is below. Whether you are a buyer or a seller in today's market, our price decreases have probably been on your radar. But I'm here to tell you that price decreases do not mean that we are in a declining market. If you were a buyer shopping around Naples back before 2020 and you didn't pull the trigger then, I'm sure you've experienced some sticker shock. But Naples is not alone in that. I mean, obviously that happened all around the country. Have sellers had to get more realistic about their pricing in the last year? Yes. But that by no means means that we are in a declining market. What price decreases have done is given the buyers back their negotiation power. For instance, right now, on average, properties in Naples are selling at about 96% of asking price, which is a heck of a lot better than the 100% plus that things were selling for just a couple of years ago. And while most of our buyers are cash buyers, the fast and furious nature of the increases in the interest rate did actually impact us, but maybe not from the aspect that you might anticipate. What it's done was make people take a pause to see how the market would react, because not only were interest rates increasing at a fast clip, but the stock market was also volatile. And when the stock market is volatile, that impacts the amount of cash that people have available to invest in real estate. And for those that really wanted to sell, but were enjoying a 2, 3, 4% interest rate, they really didn't want to become buyers in a market where the interest rate were 6 and 7%. So essentially the market ended up in a holding pattern, and that holding pattern is still affecting our inventory of homes for sale. While our inventory of homes has been steadily increasing over the last year and a half, we're still nowhere near the amount of homes that we had for sale prior to the pandemic. Just to give you some numbers, at the end of May 2023, we had approximately 1,500 single-family homes for sale and roughly 1,200 condos for sale in all of Naples. How does that compare with, say, May of 2018? In May of 2018, we had roughly 2,700 single-family homes for sale and approximately 2,700 condos for sale. So we are still about half of what we had available prior to 2020. Some of you may be thinking, okay, but Naples is seasonal, so typically our high season is about January through March or April. So how do those numbers compare when you're looking at peak season? So if we look at March of 2023, we had approximately 1,600 single-family homes for sale and approximately 1,200 condos for sale in all of Naples. If we look back at March of 2018, we had 2,900 single-family homes for sale and 3,100 condos for sale. So again, we're still about half of our normal inventory. But don't despair. What isn't really being talked about, and probably should be, is the fresh inventory that continues to come to market. This year through May, 48% of the available homes for sale on the market were refreshed every month. What does this mean? It means that for buyers, they have more selection. And for those who have been wanting to sell and have been hesitant to do so because they're concerned that they might not find something to buy, then they should take comfort in knowing that there's new things coming to the market regularly. And those that are taking advantage of that fresh inventory are keeping our days on market low, which is also good news for sellers who want to sell. I just had a conversation the other day with some neighbors in a neighborhood where I currently have a home listed. And they were surprised to learn that on average right now, it's taking about 53 days to get an offer on a home. And they were even more surprised to learn that during a normal market, again, pre-pandemic, our normal time to receive an offer on a home was closer to 100 days. So then, of course, their first thought was, oh, well, that must mean because we're in summer, things are slower, it takes things longer to go under contract. But that's not the case. If you look back 2017, 2018, 2019, our average days on market to receive a contract on a home, no matter if it was peak season or summer, was always around 100 days. But one word of advice for those that are wanting to sell: the condition of your home is equally as important as the correct pricing of it. Today's buyers do not want to be bothered with significant updates, such as the roof or the air conditioner. And please don't ignore general maintenance. Change out those burned out light bulbs, tighten up those doorknobs, maybe get a fresh coat of paint. The more your home is move-in ready and priced correctly, the more it will appeal to today's buyers and not take as long to sell. If you are the buyer that is waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to drop, just know that you are not alone. And when and if interest rates do start to trend downward, all of those waiting in the wings will be coming out to find a home. So that means more competition for you and potentially higher prices, especially in high demand areas. One important aspect to keep in mind when you're looking in Naples and you're looking at the data, it's very community specific. There are still some communities here in Naples that have hardly anything, if anything at all, for sale. So when something does come on the market and it's priced right, it will go under contract fairly quickly, and it may still have multiple offers. And yet we have other communities that have a little bit of an influx of inventory of homes for sale, which is impacting how long they stay on the market and may require some price adjustments to attract the right buyer. I don't really see things changing in the near future. I mean, we would really need something significant to happen in order for our inventory levels to bump up to a point that would change us into a buyer's market. Right now, the data still says that we are a seller's market, but again, that's very community specific. If you really want to be in Naples and you find a place that suits your needs, I would encourage you to secure it. No one knows what the future holds. Why put something on hold when you could be enjoying it today? You could be enjoying the Naples lifestyle rather than trying to time the market. And if you do decide to buy, sell, or invest in Naples, I hope we get to meet.